Alexa, um, 3, volume 3. Alexa, volume 2. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Becca. Good morning, Billy. Gordy, welcome to the room. Good morning. Marty, good morning. Safe, good morning. YouTube, good morning. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. And what we got going on here, we got ourselves a market that is out of sync. NVIDIA earnings came out to stellar reaction to it. Pulled back, ran it up at the highs. Now the market is a two-sided market and out of sync. We're testing harmony zone number 1. So we're going to see how that test holds up. If the market goes up to 43, the market will be back in harmony, and another wave of buyers can step in to a big target of 66.75. Then we have targets higher after that. If we're looking at the opening range, let's get those numbers for you. 63 to 119, 63 to 119. That's a big one, actually. It's 263 to 119. And the mids are, yeah, that's a big range. $223. $223 and 93. All right, so basically, I mean, if we start breaking under the 93, which things are happening so damn quick here. Wow. I mean, they just flash sold this thing in just 2 seconds while we're talking. The big range is a very wide one between the 119 to the 263. You start breaking away from those ranges, you're going to get expansion and you're going to get directional market. And I mean, the sellers are in full force here. Okay. Trading anything above that 63, that will be on the long side. Anything under the 119, 120, the market will be very short. You have the middle of the two opening ranges, and we're right at the middle of the big one. So that's 93, and you're looking at. So for the shorts, you got to protect 225, right? Or the 223, excuse me, the 223. So you gotta protect that zone right here. Fast and Furious. There you go. That's the zone that you protect. You start trading above 223 or under the 193, the market will take that direction. Right now, that we're going to have to kind of let them sort themselves out. Okay, let's play the game. Let's win the game. I'm seeing 110. Yeah, we're hitting harmony zone number 2. I know what you're thinking. Look at that. Yeah, the price is fast right now. That's harmony zone number 1, and try not to go market. Like don't jump market here because you never know where they're gonna fill you. The market is in sync on the short side right now, and some sellers coming in. We're trading under. So what price you guys are seeing showing? I'm showing 200, in and around 200 right now. Testing harmony zone number two. I mean, excuse me, 170. Okay, so I'm showing 70s here. $150s. Man, good for them. Showing 190s. We're, I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of a room delay, just the fact that the price action is moving so quickly. So let's keep working. I mean, that first few flurry of price action, once it settles down, we're all gonna get back in sync. Market is out of sync right now. It's almost like you have to put your order ahead of time, like Billy. Like if you're gonna try to play around with Harmony Zone number two, um, I mean obviously it's very fast right here. You almost have to kind of like post your order and let it hit you, versus trying to get it to get there and then execute. But that has its own risk as well. Well, here you go. I mean that hits. That order hits right here in the middle of the harmony zone number two, and it's backing up. Yeah, I mean the first like 5 minutes of the market, and it's just been an out of control volatility anyway. But we're gonna catch him. There you go. That's another retest of harmony zone number two, and that one worked. Boom. 185s. So this retest was they hit it and put a lower high, and not only that, but they actually put a captain set up here long, and they failed it. So that made it that much stronger. It's just very hard right now to get in anything unless you just post your order ahead of time. Billy, take pictures of the charts every time you get a good test of harmony zone number two or a failed one. It doesn't matter. Just take pictures of them and put them in a folder, and just it's a good way to review how they worked and what to do when they don't. It's another retest. Each single one of these are good for like 20 points. Okay, so let's see what they're doing here. I mean, what they're doing is just they're slopping and chopping people in the middle of the range, literally between the mids of both opening ranges. So now they're putting the 50 NT Rinko captain setup short, and you're looking between the 93 and the 223, and they're just churning. But that's telling me they're putting lower highs across the board, which favors the shorts in the way the market is moving. So if we start breaking anything under 170, $215, they're all over the place. The market is out of sync. Location, location, location. Absolutely. It's 200. Yeah, the market is starting to fade. They're starting to fade here. The market is a non-trending behavior around the middle of the ranges, and they're running stops on both sides and not by much. Here we go again. All right, guys. So taking a look right here, they dropped it. They came back, retested it one more time. They dropped it. I mean, they're just churning people left and right and center in this little, uh, you know, area. And the harmony zone number two has been, like it paid like 4 times, if not more. But now the price action is slowing down a little bit to where it's manageable. The entries are manageable. So I'm looking forward to put on a trade. Now, Gordy, for the time frame, it's not a time frame. It's a Ninja Rinko chart. So it factors in how many ticks moves in order for a candle to be built. So it doesn't factor in time at all. I gotta be careful, man. I gotta be careful. This market is choppy. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed is fast. Range right now is contracting still, and behavior is two-sided market. If we start trading anything above that 41, we are gonna get a bit of an expansion on the upside. And here we go. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Our next target is 266. We have a chance at a continuation trade here to the upside. So ultimately they're gonna, they are just chopping people in and around that, and eventually it's 265. If you break that, then off to the races to 300 and higher. We've seen it where they just jump up to 80s and 90s and come back in, so you're gonna watch for that. So everything that you see, Gordy, is gonna be a Ninja Rinko chart. I don't use any time charts, and Ninja Rinko or Rinko charts that do a wonderful job at capturing movement, and ultimately movement is what pays you, not time. And the more you see these charts, the more sense it makes to you. So we hit the top end of that opening range, and boom, they just brought it back in. So the market is about to go out of sync again. Here we go. With that move, we are out of sync again. So that 91 target, we hit the 61 target, which is good. Now the 91 target, that's gonna be on hold till we get back in play. Yeah, I get it, Adam. It's a very, very, a market like that. You just have to give it a little bit of time. Just gotta give it a little bit of time. We haven't even gotten out of the first half an hour of the day, so a little bit of patience. Let them sort themselves out. The market is back in sync. Here goes harmony zone number two to the rescue. Rescuing this movement. The market has a narrative every morning. What is the narrative of the day? Chopping around the mids of the opening ranges and failing on both sides, and coming back to the middle to basically just to balance. So they've been doing that. A run up to 35.50 will get us a push to the 50s and the 60s. A drop below 192 is significant. So here goes the 35. We're going to go to the 50s, or we're going to try to go to the 50s. Yeah, take a walk, Adam. Take a walk. Take a walk. Take a walk, my friend. Market is in sync on the long side. We tested harmony zone number 2 and bounced right back up. So we tested it like 4 or 5 times on the short side and it held. Now it held the first time on the upside. So that's worth noting. So we have at the top of the hour existing home sales. So that's the piece of news that the market is going to be reacting to at the top of the hour in 8 minutes. Market is in sync on the long side. Target is 291. 291. This structure has a target of 291. $291. And we'll reevaluate that target if we break anything under 220. $33. Did it get to 33? Yeah. 33 to 60. Yeah, it's firming up on the long side. I mean, ultimately, that range between 223 and 193 is going to be either a range that holds the longs, or if it breaks, it will hold the shorts on retests. And the market is just testing and retesting that idea over and over and over, trying to find where the majority of the stops are sitting. Captain set up long right here. Wow. Here you go. You're getting another move. And we're about to get to that 90s. Here comes the 90s. We're very, very close. Market is in sync on the long side. Bigger targets are coming up. We're getting a little bit of expansion away from the opening ranges. Just a little bit, which is the 91 is going to help out a lot when we get there. And we're almost there. And target. Wow. I mean, to the tick. They're challenging. Come on, baby. Let's go. Like, I've seen it where they get to the tick and fade the whole thing back in. So I'm not... They got to hit that target. And actually, I'm looking at my other chart. Yeah, we're a little bit behind here. We're trading at 75s right now. So look how close we got. Look at how close we got. Man, oh man. That is something, isn't it? How's everybody doing so far? You guys are okay? You blew 3 accounts last month. That's okay. You had, I mean, if you want to share it with the group, but yeah, you had an excellent month. So that's just the cost of doing business, Becca. Congratulations. You've been killing it. And like you said, it's just the beginning. Here we go again. 9 o'clock, top of the hour, and we hit the 91s. I mean, they shook people around, but ultimately they got their 91. Now the next target is 316. We'll reevaluate if we break anything under 250. Oh, wow. Good job. Good job, Becca. That's a big deal. It is a big deal, man. It is a big deal. And you start getting paid like that, then you're gonna it's just scalable at that point. Market is still in sync, a little bit of a pullback. What we're seeing here is also cap, a double captain setup, right? So that is a distribution level if I ever seen one. You're getting two of them in a row right here. Hey, drinks on Becca. Yeah, we still gotta make that happen, right? It is gonna happen. We've all been talking about going all to Vegas, and you're gonna make that happen. You're doing the work, Becca. You're doing the work. Uh, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. Um, also, um, okay. So let me ask you a question. Did you sign? You signed up for the free trial, correct? And if you did, okay. So just in a private message, shoot me your email, and I'll send you a couple of private videos that we do for training, and they'll give you um, some of the signals that we're doing, and we could talk about it. Like I'll show you, and that's the purpose of doing a free trial, is just to come in there and just go and in a private setting see the conversation we're having. And the more you stick around, it's going to start making sense to you. But I'll send you some stuff that will help you understand this better. It's very simple, really, once you look at it. Harmony zone number 2 is getting hit one more time, so we're seeing this harmony zone number 2 come into play often. Now the price to action is a little bit smoother. All right, let's take a look here. What is the market did? What is the market doing? It shot up into the 91's target, and now they're fading it back into, you know what, the middle of the opening range. Okay, so that is by definition not trending. You're getting tests and retests of harmony zone number 2. Okay, that's good. You start breaking anything under 20s, that's problematic for the longs. We already are out of sync right now, and actually not only out of sync, but we are in sync on the short side now. The market flipped. So now our targeting is going to be at the 91s, which we visited before on the break back up. So far they're digesting this big move. I mean, that's what the market is doing. Like they flipped it here and went back up, and that gets a lot of people, because they're thinking in terms of a fade short after an extension, because they're thinking in terms of this type of behavior. Like, wow, look at this. The market topped off and sold off huge. So you start seeing that one candle, and this is where we need to be very careful, because the market is trending, and then you're getting that push back up. So, and now they're doing it again. So that has actually more weight on the short side than this first test. So if they break this and then go to 154, then the market is going to go to 25,080 and do a reversion to the mean. And the 75 is where we would be very concerned. Anything over 65 actually is make us reevaluate this idea. But all right, 215, 909. Back to this, look at that, the opening range. Opening range is really very relevant to how the price is moving. This is an area of extreme choppiness due to the fact that if you wanna build stops, you will put everybody in balance and fake break on both sides and let them build stops on both sides of the market. And this is where they do it. Location, 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 right? So when you start expanding above that or below it, the price action has a bit more meaning, and we're starting to get more continuation on the short side. So this is a fake breakout, and they put a captain setup short. So Gordy, one of the first things I'm going to send you, excuse me, one of the first things I'm going to send you is the understanding of how a captain setup works, because that's a big signal that we use. And it's a 4-candle formation on an Inza-Renko chart, and you're seeing it right here. I mean, you're seeing it up here and you're seeing it down here. So that's a captain setup long, short. Then this is a captain setup long. Okay, so you're getting 2-candle follow through. You got a big move off of it. So basically the market is just having a hard time breaking that high, and then it makes a 4-candle formation and it breaks lower. So that's a captain setup. Here, you know, if they rally back up to 10, which they're about to, then that will set a stop at 191, and you have a target in the 30s and the 40s on a break with a stop at 91. So you're seeing all these type of formation is a non-trending formation. So so we have to do a couple of things in an environment that looks like this. Scalp, the minimum number of contracts, be very patient and selective. And your targeting need to reflect, you know, 10, 15, 20 points. You're getting 20 points on a good move, but you know, if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, you're still getting it, but you have to be super selective and patient. Double captain setup. I mean, come on now. Come on now. I mean, that's a good one right here. Let's see if we can. It's really choppy. Okay, 90. That's a six-prong captain setup. I need to participate here. Well, the market is in sync on the short side, so that's a problematic. I mean, I see the double signal and triple signals on the long side, but the market is still like it's in sync on the short side. So I need to be outweighing the shorts versus any long signal, because otherwise I'm going against the order flow. I mean, when was the last time we saw that type of choppiness here? Look at that. Look at the madness. And it looks like they're gonna break it lower. Yep. Okay. Target is 166. Target is hit. Next target is 141. They're tricky, so watch out. Between 85 and 90. 85 and 90. It's a sell signal. 85.90. Watch the 85.90. That's distribution right here against Harmony Zone number 1. Target is 141. And we're hitting okay, so my quotes are delayed here. Yeah, this is a little bit too choppy. Yeah. So it's a short market. You're pushing lower. Here we go, a retest again. All right, we're seeing, I went short here. I covered very quickly. I saw my quotes not acting right. But it's a short market right here. So that the 80s to the 85s to the 90 has been holding up as resistance. So you hold on to that. Plus you're protecting a whole number, right? So they're coming back again for it. Market's still in sync on the short side. We have a big target of 141. Yeah, they're running it. Okay. Wow. That's wild. Market is out of sync again. All right, they're hitting harmony zone number 2 again, and they're fading. Okay, so we break 190. We're back in action on the short side. Plus, you're getting this formation here, which is a high and a lower high on zone number 2. I'm gonna give it a shot. Wow, what happened? What happened is I made $400 in like 2 seconds. That's what happened. Like literally. Oh, that's, you know what? I had my target at 10 points, so I made $200 in 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm testing harmony zone number 2, and I hit it at 224, and I got out at 14 very quickly. See, I'm not because the quotes are a little bit off, and that is just not an issue I'm having. It's an issue everybody's having. Most of the traders out there are having that kind of issue. Let me know if you're experiencing quote delay or issues within your quotes. But I'm looking at the post and rhythmic because of the volume is acting up a little bit. But harmony zone number 2 is basically just performing. So if you're looking at the 70 NT Rinko, you're seeing a captain setup short, right? So that's something to be thinking about. So that's, and it's happening in the middle of the opening range too. So a break under 190 will put a captain setup switch trade, and that'll be significant, very significant on the short side. Not today, huh? Okay. Captain, we got ourselves market is in sync on the long side again. It's flip flopping. I get it. Market's flip flopping. What are you gonna do? So now we're looking at the long side. So we had a 3 candle pullback, and the market just held on, and you're getting a target of 266.75 and a continuation potentially to 300 into a breakout that could take us to 400. Well, guess what? If we have targets all the way up to this 595, then if the momentum continues, 883, target 6, which is an outlier event, will be 314. So I mean, the market can get that kind of crazy, and it's contingent on us ultimately on a swing trade basis holding on to Globex. So as long as Globex is holding and that higher low and this higher low holding up, then higher price action is what we can see. Let's do it. Let's do it. A little bit of distribution between that 5560 area. So we hit it once, we hit it twice, we keep coming in. Market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with a target of 266.75. We'll reevaluate that long if we break under harmony zone number 1, which is a zone. Gordy, take a look. Top left-hand corner of your screen or this screen on the chart of the 2010, which is this chart right here, you're gonna see trend and reversal, zone 1, zone 2. Those are the values, and the entry target from stop loss all the way to target 6. Entry, stop loss, target all the way through. So you want to keep an eye on that, and especially zone 1 and 2. They're very significant in understanding market structure and what type of market we are in and what to do in it. Yeah, okay, so we hit that target, and the next target is 291. $291. Let's go back to that chart. So we went back to that balance, and we're breaking away from it to top end of the opening range. If they put a captain setup short right here with a close of 53, that will put a hold on that idea of 91. So you need to protect. We need to protect that 53 and not get there. And if that's the case, then we're gonna see 91 and an expansion. So then you're gonna be running into this captain setup and a lower high. So the market is anticipating this and trying to fade. And if they break that fade and those stops that sit in here, then you're gonna see 300 and 320 and higher. So you gotta protect the 53s, right? You're starting to see separation, which is good, but you know, we're just gonna have to keep our head on a swivel here, because this market is a very fadey. you know, very range bound. It's not really expanding in a, yeah, like it goes in and out of sync often. See my point. If we break anything under 240, that will, the market will be out of sync. Market is out of sync. Target is 291. Still there. They pull back, hit that 80s. 91 is a target. You have a bunch of stops sitting between 91 and 311. And if they start picking those up, you're going to see sped up price action to the upside. A bit of capitulation that you'll start seeing. $91 is hit. Next target is 316, and that's the capitulation. It's coming. Hey Billy, I'm sending you a message, man. Marty, how we doing, Marty? Are you in sync with this market today? Okay. You still playing the switch trade game, right? Okay. I mean, interesting what the market is doing here. The market is in sync on the long side. The volatility is dropping, and volatility dropping always favors the longs. So that means we're probably going to go into this mode of churning higher. You're starting to get that. Here we go, 300. Target is 316.75. Okay. Testing Harmony Zone number 1 again. Market is out of sync, so you got to watch it here. So you're getting that break and a retest. It's a break and a retest, and they start failing it under the opening range. Then here we go again. That's what they've been doing. I mean, you wanna see a break back up to the 90s for the health of the longs to continue. All right, okay. We may get a retest of Harmony Zone Harmony Zone number 2 right here. Wow. That is some emotional damage going on here. We should be going back up to the 55s. Yeah, we should. Here we go. I mean, they're just. It's a two-sided. Jesus loving Christ. Here we go. Wow. That is. Yeah, that's not holding. They're trying very hard here. So the market goes out of sync here. Not only out of sync, actually, it's in sync on the short side now. I mean, you're just getting those back and forth behaviors. Now now we have targeting at 191. Back, guess what? Guess what? You're failing that into the middle of the opening range, back to that zone again. Target is 166.75. Next target is 141. Opening range collapsed into the middle. Now we're trading right under that 193. So that tells me that, I mean, the shorts are taking control, and the 224.5 is the area where they need to protect. Okay, that's I mean, okay, market got out of sync with this one, but it's really ultimately a good follow through in the retest of harmony zone number 1. So you're seeing this, okay? So that's just that protective zone that we talked about. Here we go. I mean, they're pushing. You have 120, by the way. I mean, that's just a place for them to kind of play around with that. Come in all the way to the bottom end, and we haven't visited that throughout the day. So that would be a first touch bases, a bounce off of it. But the market seems to be coming down to the bottom end of the opening range. It tested that the midsection. Here you go. We are, when the 141 is the target, and target is hit. Next target is 116. $116 coming up. So right here we're expecting a bit of a bounce, right? Just because of location, location, location. We're in the middle of the range on the 200, and we are at the bottom end of the opening range. They typically will come here and try to trap and get rid of some of the shorts and trap some of the longs. They rally it back up, then bring it back in. So just watch out for a bit of a counter trend into harmony zone number one. Potentially we could get to the 60, and then the market can, we'll see what the market has to offer at that point. But I'm looking for rallies to short into this market. I'm just location here. I don't want to buy and I don't want to short because the probability of a counter. Yeah, they're trying to base it. Rallies are shortable. We're looking for an entry. I mean, you put on a switch trade right here at 25, then you're gonna run it up a little bit. I'm looking for, here we go. So they're gonna run it up right now. Really? That is interesting. Okay. Wow. Putting the double capped in here. They failed that switch trade big time. Okay. Well, that's information. I'm trying to get short in this market. Like right here, when you see that captain setup switch trade, you're good for like 2-3 candles up. So 35 to 45 is their typical behavior with that. And then boom. Okay. Rallies are shortable. Our target is 91, and we're very quickly coming to that level. So the market double topped it right here and failed the expansion above the opening range, and now this is what we're doing. We're trading under. So we bounced it just a tiny bit, not much, and boom, holy crap, they're bleeding it. Man, yeah. Pay safe. Market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Target is 966. We came like to the tick on that one and bounced right back up. So sellers are coming back in. Alexa, next song. Alexa, volume 1. So that's a retest. So you broke, you came back to it, and you retested. So 50 is another target that we should be coming into. But we got to break that 60s first. Target is hit. Next target is 41. All right, good for them, good for them. They're pushing. Railroads, multiple railroads in a row, short. So that's a continuation signal on the short side. Market is in sync on the short side. target is 16. Damn. Look at that. Sellers, boys, sellers. And 16 trend, 1675, and let's go. $16 coming up. Getting a little bit of a bounce here to 35s. Yeah, these quotes are behind a little bit. Volatility is back. Testing harmony zone number 1. And back to selling. Market is in sync on the short side. That's the direction we're taking. No sense in trying to fade any of this stuff. You have Globex as a big target, which is 966.75. The market is gravitating toward that. Here it comes. 966s, which is Globex coming up. Damn, that is strong. That's very strong. Target is hit. Next target is 941. It's a bloodbath. It's official. I know. This is all Adam, but he blew his purse early. He needed to kind of just be calm and undertrade the chop till decisiveness shows up. Especially that first half an hour is always the market is just trying to find its way. So it's important to me, at least, to just kind of like listen and learn that first half an hour, because you're trying to learn the personality. Yeah, I know, we all do. And sometimes you find yourself getting caught up in it, but it's just important to like preserve capital. Preserve your capital while you're in that choppy mode, right? we're all improving over time. We're all looking to figure it out. I mean, I get it. We're it's work in progress. Trading is work in progress always. Here comes that Globex shake, right? They're shaking people around Globex. 85s. Let them, if they get to harmony zone number 2, which it looks like they are about to. Mm. Captain set up on the 50 anterior. So here we go. I mean, they're pushing. That's a nice little distribution area. Market is out of sync here, but the shorts are in control. Look at that. 30s. We're trading at 30s right now. I mean, this is a little bit behind, but very decisive short market. And off we go. Off we go. Volatility is back. Yeah, I mean they're talking about the AI bubble, and I mean Nvidia's is been. Let's look at Nvidia. I mean, it's still doing good today. I mean, it's up 1%. I mean, it was up as much as 5%, kind of pre-market. I mean, it's getting getting hammered here a little bit with this move. Nvidia sold off. The market sold off basically. Solana's fucking wow, 145. It's a cliff. Where's Bitcoin? Oh, that's the threshold. Yeah, that's an 88. So we're breaking the 90s. So that is a bit of an issue for a lot of people right there. I mean, 80s is going to be psychological. I mean, there's a lot of psychological levels around the way, but rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Market is in sync on the short side, and we are looking for a push into. I mean, obviously, we're trading now under Globex. Globex is 66.75. So that's just an area where the market can go back and forth and retest. Bigger picture stuff. You seeing this? 900. So we broke the opening range and then came in here, tested, and now the market just making that's a captain setup, and the market just continuing that move. We're trading at 15 right now, 25. They're punching it out. Yeah, I am behind. I just, there's nothing I can do about it right now. We're trading 40s. Forties is Jesus Christ. This thing is moving. Testing harmony zone number 2 multiple times. £6 captain set up on the 50 NT Renko. Short distribution. What account is that? 120. We're trading in the 50s right now. That is I don't know what to make out of this market right here. Here we go. Market is flipped. Trading in and around Globex. Target is 991. So the market is in sync on the long side and trading around Globex. I mean, it's a fast-moving market, so you're gonna get two-sided market right here in a minute. Yeah, look at 25s already. Fairly emotional market here. Wow. The Fast and the Furious, huh? '93s. Okay, if we get to '93s, here we go. So 90, the 92, 93, that was resistance. Okay, so rallies are shortable. We got a target. Target is 841.75, and we're looking for any move. Are you trading, Gordy? How's everybody doing? Marty, safe? I mean, I have 3 accounts down. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts up. That's what I'm doing. No way. Yeah. Just all over the place. The market is on crack. There you go. Keep that conveyor belt moving. Oh, you're gonna be busy. Congrats, by the way. So you're gonna be out of here in like very shortly. Hey, copy for X. Are you playing the put game? Okay. In an environment like this, be honest with you, they're good for evaluations because you just can't, like you have to get aggressive and just size up in the direction of the 200 and the 100. Oh yeah, evaluations you gotta get aggressive. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Like you don't want to spend too much time passing evaluation accounts. Like literally, you don't. You gotta. You may have to. I hate to say it, but cowboy up on those. Get it done and go into the PA. And the PA, you just have to trade in sync, in harmony trades. Take your stops. Get to payouts. Here you go. The secret sauce, Billy. This is the secret sauce on that one. Market is in sync. Short side. Rallies are shortable, swing trade basis. Let's go. Trading at 80s. All right, that's a good rejection on that one, on that Harmony Zone number 2. So market is behaving. Yeah, that'll get you on 10 contracts. That'll get you to your passing. Big picture, big picture. Let's talk about the big picture. Complete meltdown, reversal. We're coming back in. I mean, right here around Globex, they tricked some bunch of people. I get that. That was a little tricky right there. But ultimately, the market got out of sync very quickly too, and you broke 890 and into 23s and 700s. So I mean, you have this support right here between 750. That is the captain setup short that they put on for 2 candles, and then they broke it, retested, and went up. So that's an area where the market is going to try to get a feel for where the, it's almost like a support node the market needs to kind of figure out. So So you're looking at the 700 to 650. Yeah. And here comes the retest. There you go. Man, these zones are paying off. One more time. Boom. I know. Look at that. They put a captain set up short for you. So that's your baby, Becca. That's your baby right there. I know. It's just a wonderful thing to see, but here we go again. I mean, this is just manic. I mean, testing harmony zone number 2 one more time, and boom. Let them run it up. That 15-minute. Oh yeah, that was just this. Definition of stop run. Taking people to the woodshed. Continuation trade short, and we're getting pushed towards 691. Okay. Back up. They're gonna run the stops again. I mean, you could tell it's very emotional here for a lot of people. And look where we at. See that 700? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to protect it with their dear life. I mean, they are and you're seeing wicks and selling, wicks and selling, but in many ways that is just like a fight between the longs and the shorts, and it's for the soul of the 700 basically. And in many ways it shows uh, they're putting the brakes on, like they're pumping the brakes. They're trying to figure out, okay, well, this is too much, this is too much, and they're just trying to protect it. That doesn't mean they're gonna succeed, but there's a good chance that here we go, harmony zone number 2. I mean, we hit it again and we back off of it again. Eventually the market's gonna decide that it had enough here and flip, and then run it up and come back to retest. I mean, that's just the 700 to the 650 is a big time not support node, excuse me. So I mean, that's what you're seeing here, the fight. 80s, 90s. So 90s, I mean, we reversed it. We reversed it. Or we got close. Let me see here. Yeah, we got there to the tick. Man, whew. They woke up and chose violence today. Hey, David, man, today, don't ask for perfection. Ask to survive. It's all good. You made money. Good for you. I'm up a little bit of money overall. Down on some, up on some. I'm just glad to be here. That's all. Mm-mm-mm. They got themselves a reversal here. Let's see. Wow. That's wicked. Test and test. Testing harmony zone number 2. Yeah, they're testing it, and they tested it very well. That is a big time behavior right here. It's a quick one. Market is back in sync, by the way. I mean, they're defending this area. It's the fight for the 700. Nope, failed it. First reaction worked, and off you go to 70. So we 650 between 700 and 650. So then now they just dumped the living hell out of this thing. Okay, take a breather. Take a breather. In many ways, this is a good price action. You just we broke the 50s. We're breaking the 50s. Let's go back to that big picture. So that is just that zone right here. So the 700 to the 650, and they're fighting that battle here. Damn. I know, it's just a beautiful thing. It is respecting, a lot of respect given to the middle of the range. So any reversion to the mean is holding up, and then you're getting a push, and that's the trending behavior. And I mean, hey, the short is the king. It is fast, man. It is super fast. Let him go 55. What is 55? 55. Okay. Target is hit. Next target is 541. 541. Market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. 541 is next on the docket. Man, oh man. Okay, so we're getting that push. We're getting that push lower, and we got ourselves a 516.75 target. And we bounce off of it too. So price action is gone. Wow. We're trading 95 here. So 95, we're just fast as F. Charts are acting. We're trading at 615. 615 right now. This chart is behind. So we completely reversed the 200 and the 100. We're trading at 635. Price action is catching up here. Just give it a second. Market is in sync on the long sides. Pullbacks are buyable here. Harmony zone number 2 doing a good job protecting. Okay. Super fast, man. Super fast action. Whew. It's a panic selling. Panic selling. Like a 20-point stop doesn't even mean a damn thing in this market right here. Are you doing any more work, Becca? I mean, are you trading any? Marty, where you at? Safe? Any action? Gordy, are you trading no too fast? Yeah. Okay. You had 2 losses. You're good. Too fast. Yeah. It's good though, man. I mean, the market is just you're either gonna get stopped out for quick 20 points or you're gonna make 20 points quick. It's just one of those things. It's almost like you have to go micro and trade, like maybe 5 micros and just go for 20 by 20, $200 positive, or $200 negative. I mean, if you're an action junkie, you got all the action you got here, and then some. Yeah, it is just too much, actually. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna call it a day. Gonna call it a day, guys. Overall, it's a positive day. Had an account up $700, a bunch of accounts between 200 hundreds or down 300. Overall, it's a positive day, and I'll take it. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.